saying, and like all the students from the social justice organizations got all the tickets. And then as soon as the speaker was going to speak, they held up their signs silently and then left. And then, of course, it was too late for other people to get tickets to the place. So there were maybe a dozen people left. They were able to deliver a message. They didn't disrupt the speech, but they were successful. Now, some say that, oh, well, that's not fair. That's what they'll say, but it was fair enough. You know, you don't have to be kind of completely accommodating, but there's some things that you can and cannot do. But it's important for us to stand up every time and give the clear, unequivocal message that, no, we don't, white supremacy is wrong. Figure out how to do that.
I have a question, ma'am. How does SPLC define hate? And what I mean by that is, one thing that a lot of these, hate groups are using is they're using Department of Justice statistics, they're using FBI statistics, they're using CDC statistics, and they're using just, general happenstances in the news, to justify a lot of what's happening and going on, like the lady who was shot to death in San Francisco, the Border Patrol agents who were murdered and their bodies chopped up by Mexican drug cartels, and a lot of the statistics, like the Department of Justice puts out a statistic that 50% of all murders are committed by African American males in the United States.
You read the wrong statistics. Let me just stop you right there, because I could have stopped you earlier.
Okay.
The facts are manipulated, and I didn't watch it, but I believe the president, referenced or tried to paint immigrants as this dangerous criminal. And the fact of the matter is that he was talking about this gang in
MS-13.
Yeah, MS-13 in particular. MS-13 has been responsible for 35 deaths, whereas white supremacists or white extremists are responsible for the majority of domestic terrorist murders or violence in this country. So that counters immigrant gang violence, that counters Muslim extremists, that counters it all. If you want to line it up toe to toe, the most pressing threat to the national security is from far right extremists who happen to be white. That's the truth of it. And so when Trump first came in, he dissolved or got rid of the group that looked at domestic terrorism, and the Southern Poverty Law Center have been working, and it wasn't easy to convince then Attorney General Holder to begin, and it goes back even further than that, the Bush administration too, always trying to get them to look at the threat from domestic terrorism, which is very real. And we can't solely look at foreign terrorism. Those numbers, when we have an opportunity to look at them, seem great, but we lose all of the information that happens like every day as a result of attacks from far-right nationalists. So I can give you, I'm happy to give you the numbers that I have. Also, there's a data sheet on our website that looks at the information that Dylan Roof was looking at, because that's what he was looking at in terms of, that's what convinced him that there was this threat of black violence, that black people were killing white people, black people were killing more white people, which you look at the Bureau of Crime Statistics show you that that's not true. So maybe when you see these statistics, you got to go to the source and look at them for yourself, because the numbers don't line up. You can find that statistic in particular on our Dylan Roof video that's on our website.
Okay, what exactly does that statistic say?
It says that more white people are killed by more white people. White people are killed by more white people, not black people.
Okay, all right. What's that?
And black people by black people.
Yes, it's always the case that people are killed by their own race.
Well, yeah, no, but what about just general crime? I mean, where, if we can't trust, these FBI statistics or Department of Justice statistics that are put out, I mean, where can we go to get these the actual truth.
I would say to go to the source of the statistic, because I think what happens is that they manipulate those statistics. People are not, they're quoting you, they're saying they're quoting you information from Department of Justice statistics, but they're really manipulating. Go to the source and look at the document, the data sheet yourself. Don't base it on what somebody said. Oh, I looked in the Department of Justice statistics and it says more white people are killed by black people.
Well, it's not just about white people being killed by black people. Well, just crime in general.
Yeah.
It's based off of a per capita basis is what he's talking about. The number of crimes committed by, like murders committed by whites may be higher, but at a per capita ratio,
Okay, so
blacks are far.
why is that so important to you, and what's your point?
Per capita,
that white people should be scared of black people? What's
No,
your point?
no,
That white
absolutely
people
not.
should be scared of
What-
immigrants?
Well,
What's
no.
your point?
Well, the point is where
hold
can
on.
we get these?
No, what is your point? Because you're determined to make your point. And honestly, this is a question.
Yeah.
What point do you want to make by winning the state? I allow you that point. What point are you trying to
The
make?
point is we're trying to have an honest dialogue, and you're already on the attack. If you're wondering why whites are so disenfranchised, especially people from Appalachia, it's because of that. We are under attack. We are constantly demonized. And you look at any article from Salon in the news and media, we are under attack.
But who lives in Appalachia?
Me?
Black people live there?
No.
Who's attacking?
It's just
Who's attacking?
this that you all have created, this atmosphere that is here, this.
One thing that I want to point out is you have to look at global statistics that Caucasians, Anglos, and or Europeans are a vast global minority. The population of
White people have been minority globally forever. Asian people have always outnumbered.
Yeah. So whenever you look about that, and you look at countries such as Sweden, Germany, France, Spain, the United Kingdom that are now the demographics are changing, like you said. And the demographics in the United States are changing. The demographics in Canada are changing. So,
Why is that bad?
well, it's bad because our population is steadily declining.
It's just not. It's not growing, right?
No,
It's not growing.
No.
The white population grew up in the year 2000 with about 15%.
yeah,
Black people have been about 12 to 14% of the population
of the United
last
States.
forever.
Of the United States. Yeah,
Yes.
roughly 13%.
Okay, so we're jumping back and forth. I don't know if we want to talk about the United States where you're.
Well,
where you're
both.
using numbers.
We
Okay.
can talk. Yeah,
So-
ever since the 1800s,
What's
the
wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
well,
What happens to you? What happens to you when whites become a minority in the United States? What happens to you?
You ever seen South Africa?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been to South Africa.
yeah, the same thing that happened
Or
in South Africa.
Zimbabwe? Or
I've been to
Detroit?
Zimbabwe too.
Yeah,
And
or now what's happening in Sweden.
honey, that's all. Okay, South Africa and Zimbabwe are totally different situations.
Detroit,
I'm sorry. That's a totally different situation.
St. Louis.
Do you know how white people got to South Africa and Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so that was an African majority country, always was when white people got there?
Well, it
Africa
wasn't a country
wasn't-
before we got there.
And South Africa
Well, not
wasn't
we,
even
but-
inhabited.
Colonists. Kind of like the United States. The United States was not a country before.
The British
We
expanded
got
into
here.
the Zulu territories, but
What?
Okay.
Well, they're not
okay.
native.
But I really do, I really,
No, they're not native. Native Americans aren't native. Well, nobody's native to the Americas because there are no
okay,
native
I
people.
think we're gonna have to stop it, sir, I'm happy to talk with you later, but
Yeah.
they wanna go.
Okay, please.
Thank you all for coming, and wait a minute, and these are conversations that, like, we have to